Like, and do you remember like the first piece of music that really impressed you or made you want to play music?
Well, not really. It's a long time ago now,
Yeah.
you know. I suppose I was about 15. I was cycling at the time. I was really fit.
For what?
Cyclist at the time, you know. I was doing very well cycling. And
what do you mean by cycling, by the way? Bicycling? Or?
bicycle racing,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Okay,
And then I just sat in one day on a drum kit. I'd always been interested in the drums. Sort of used to listen to sort of Dizzy Gillespie and things like that.
Yeah.
And I found that I could sort of play them, you know, and I did alright, so I bought a drum kit and started working, and within 5 months I turned professional, and have been ever since.
Like, what were some of the early groups you were playing with?
The Storyville Jazzmen, a trad band, and then Terry Lightfoot, another trad band. And I went abroad.
When you were first starting to play drums, were there any drummers whose work you admired, or anybody?
When I first started playing, I listened a lot to Baby Dodds, Zadie Singleton,
Right.
Big Sick Cat, that, Buddy Rich. You know, I still like them.
When did you start playing more in the popular music vein?
Well, about 1963, or before that, I think in 1962, yeah, and 61 I was in Germany, and Jack Dupre was out there. And I used to sort of play with him quite a lot, you know, and that sort of came back and I joined Alexis Corner, and that was playing sort of rhythm and blues, straight rhythm and blues.
Yeah. Did you find you had to make any changes in your style from jazz to rhythm and blues?
No, I've always played very much like I play now. I suppose it's obviously changed over the years, you know. 11 years is a long time.
Right.
It's changed naturally for that.
Right.
You know.
Can you think of, for example, you know, something that might be of interest to musicians, just some of the changes you've made in your playing? Just, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, use technical terms or anything the kids would understand.
Well, using 2 bass drums now, I suppose. But it's something I wanted to do for a long time, you know, just wait until maybe...
Well, do you play each one with each with a different foot? Or?
Yeah, and I play a hi-hat as well. So my left foot I play 1 bass drum and a hi-hat. Sock cymbals in America.
Let's see, after the rhythm and blues groups you were playing with, what were you doing after that?
Well, I was with them up until the start of this, the Graham Bond organisation, after Alexis Corner, and then...
Graham Bond again was rhythm and blues, right?
Sort of, yeah. Jazz influence.
I understand that the kids over in England, actually, the younger kids can appreciate jazz more than they do in this country for some reason.
Not jazz, I don't know. Jazz is sort of not really appreciated anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, sort of jazz, or sort of pop-influenced jazz. I mean, I think Georgie Fame does with the jazz band.
Oh, yeah. That sort of simpler thing, yeah.
So it's actually something that is very rare in this country, to see jazz and pop musicians sort of playing together.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't happen too much over here.
Well, we've all got very different backgrounds.
Yeah. But, when you formed the Cream, once again, were there any musical changes you had to make?
No, we just played, all of us just played how we felt. And it just worked, you know.
Yeah, like, did you have any concept of what the group was to be when you formed it?
Well, you know, we all knew what each other sounded like, and we just all fancied playing together, I suppose.
How has the reception been to you here in this country?
All right. But we're only doing sort of 8 minutes or something. It's very, very difficult for we're a sort of club band, or if we're on a concert, we like about half an hour, or at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, I understand you're going to be doing a couple of days with the mothers.
That's right, yeah. So it's not fixed yet, I don't think.
That should be good. You have a chance to do a whole set on your own.
We'll enjoy that.
Yeah. Do you feel that the jazz playing, by the way, helped you play better as a rock musician?
Well, when I played jazz, if I was put down, which I was for being a rock and roller.
Oh.
See, I was too loud. I was sort of wanted things to sort of happen a lot more, which I don't think they do in jazz.
Yeah. Like, are there
I've got an immature mind.
Yeah. Do you find though that with rock and roll you don't have to play quite as complicated as you did in jazz? Or?
I don't play anywhere near as complicated now as I was a few years ago. But I can do it, but I don't think that is the part of a drummer. You know, you're there to back the musical instruments and to make them sound good. And that's what you're there for.
Do you feel like the drummer should be a voice in itself?
It should be a voice on itself, but it should, you know, you play to what the other people play,
right.
You know. I could sit there and go mad and play ridiculous technique all night,
right.
And they wouldn't know what was happening.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the overall feeling then of the whole group that is the important thing.
Yeah, the good sound is the important thing, But the speakers that we use.
What is the difference in the speakers?
Well, they're bigger, with sort of lots of 10-inch speakers in them. It's great big cabinets, makes a much better sound. Much more volume.